Last night was Stage Fright Live. Stage Fright Live, night 1. If you don't know what Stage Fright Live is, it's a 3-night, well, now we're down to 2 nights, but it's a 3-night Battle of the Band competition hosted by Tone Tailors and Mickey's Black Box, located at Rock Lititz out in Lancaster, or Lititz, PA, however you want to define it. So we had 4 bands for night 1. They battled it out. You know what I'm trying to say? I might be autistic too. They battled it out last night. Okay. We had Blair Mill. We had Before the End. We had Wake Up John. And we had Animal Ion. Okay. So like those 3 bands, or those 4 bands, I apologize. Those 4 bands, go check them out. All right. They're pretty great. They're all, I think, on Spotify. They're definitely all on YouTube. Just search the names. I might have some videos. I might have some stuff on the screen for you. But like it was a fun night. And so of course I was the host. I was supposed to be co-hosting with Glenn, who unfortunately couldn't make it. So it was up to me to carry the entire show. And of course I did. I was super nervous. The intro to the show was supposed to be like 10 minutes. I think I did 5. I'm working on it for next time. But like, you know, I thought I did okay. Everyone there said I did great. Whether they were just making me feel good is besides the point, but everyone there said I did okay. So it was a fun time. I hosted, I made some jokes. Sandy was supposed to be there. Sandy and John were definitely supposed to be there. They were on the list. They had free tickets. They had VIP backstage passes. They had meet and greets with all the bands set up, thanks to me, of course, but they didn't show up. And so Sandy claimed it was her dementia. So Sandy now thinks, I think at the prime age of what, like 55, 56, 57. How old Sandy? I don't know. Something like that. Is somewhere in that range. She thinks she's getting dementia. And so to combat the dementia, she literally just texted me this. I'm not making this up. To combat the dementia, this is the most boomer fucking thing I've ever heard. I swear to God. To combat the dementia, and this is a goddamn quote, Sandy's going to stop using deodorant and start taking supplements. My mother just sent me a text message. Fuck it, I'll put it on the screen. Sandy just sent me this text message that says she's going to stop using deodorant and start taking supplements to combat her early stages of onset dementia. So, you know what I mean? Like, Dove and Nature Made gummies are going to save my mother from her fake dementia diagnosis. So we've called Bethany Village. We've got a meeting with them next week. We're looking into some like, you know, hospice, like some like, you know, retirement home options for Sandy. So because, you know, if her dementia persists, she's not going to be able to work at the hospital anymore. She's not going to be able to pretty much do any of her daily activities or function as a human being. So we're looking into some like alternate living situations and, you know, we'll see. So we're going to start her on the no deodorant. We're going to look into Ollie gummies. The Ollie gummies are really good. If like they have one that says, you know, sleep, energy, stress, dementia, maybe the brain. I think they have a brain one for the Ollie gummies. Let's try to get an Ollie gummy sponsorship. So maybe we can just get some brain gummies for free for Sandy. And so if the lack of deodorant and the addition of gummies into her diet does not help with Sandy's dementia, we'll probably, you know what I mean? We'll probably get her some professional help. So that's, you know, stay tuned, stay up to date. I'll update you on that as soon as, you know, she figures out what's actually going on with herself versus the fake diagnosis that she just gave via text message. So she was supposed to be there at the show last night. And like, I honestly didn't know if she was there. I didn't know if I texted all my friends. I texted all my family members. I texted her. I texted my sister. I texted like my 6 other friends. I said, hey, you should come to this event. It's free. Just use my name at the door. You get in free. And like, no one came and it's fine. I had my other friends, Paul and Brittany, there because they kind of had to be there. So it's fine. They were there and they supported me the whole night, but none of my family or friends came. So No big deal. So in order to find out if they did come, I pretty much made it a bit. I went on stage with the microphone and I said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stage Fright. My mom was supposed to be here tonight. And I'm not sure if she is. Mom, are you here? Please make some noise. And it was crickets. And I said, okay, great. Sandy's not here. And like, I turned to Paul, who was backstage, and I said, how freaking embarrassing, dude. How embarrassing. The only person who I knew to be in the audience tonight was my own mother. And she wasn't even there, thanks to her early onset dementia. So I turned it into a bit. And by the time I was done wrapping it up, I said, well, you know whose mothers are here tonight? The mothers of our next band. Give it up for Before the End. And then that's how I introduced the next band. It was great because guess what? Their mothers were there. They cheered. I'm the shit. I'm a good host. I know what I'm doing. So we had Before the End. We had Blair Mill's band. We had Wake Up John. We had Animal Ion. And they all smashed it. Blair Mill pulled out a freaking harmonica. Before the End, a switcheroo. Their drummer became their singer. Their guitarist became their drummer. Like, part of the reason probably why they won. Spoiler alert. Before the End did end up winning. They're going on to the final night to battle the winner of the second round of Stage Fright Live. So, I mean, Wake Up John killed it. Animal Ion smashed the show. I mean, that guy with the hair and the tank top and the muscles. I mean, I had to channel my inner lead singer of Animal Ion, and so like I did a costume change halfway through the show. Like I was wearing the button up with the collar and the sleeves that look good, professional, you know what I mean? Look good. But then halfway through, because of Animal Ion, I switched into the tank top to channel my inner rock star. So it was great, and we had an awesome time, man. The bands killed it. And in the end, the audience voted for Before the End. And I mean, I cannot disagree with that decision. It's who I probably would have voted for. They killed it. The lead singers and the drummer who was singing had the energy. I mean, she was killing it even on the drums. She was singing. Like, I mean, it is clear that they know what they were doing. Listen, they were a younger band. They were a band with they were mostly younger, but they had it. They had the energy. They had the skill set. They had what it took. And I'm not saying the other bands didn't. Because they killed it. Blair Mill did a Fast Car cover that blew Luke Combs out of the water. Just saying. Don't hate me. Just saying. So you know what I mean? It was a killer night. Everyone was complimenting me on my hosting skills. We had like JP and Brittany and Paul backstage with me periodically. Everyone was kind of moving in and out. It was great. I mean, I had a blast. So if you missed it, if you could not make it to Stage Fright Live night 1, fear not, because night 2 is about to be probably even better. When is that second night, by the way? Let's figure that out right now. The second night of Stage Fright Live you are not going to want to miss is September 28th. Mark your calendars. We've got about a month. And a few days to get ready, but September 28th is going to be the second night of Stage Fright Live. Tickets should be on sale for that soon. But please, by all means, I mean, let's rock. We're going to announce the next 4 bands for night 2 very, very soon. I don't know if they've been chosen yet. If they have been chosen, we'll be making that announcement soon or making that decision very, very shortly. But be on the lookout. If you can make it September 28th, Mickey's Black Box, Rock Lititz, Lititz, Pennsylvania, presented by Tone Taylors. Sponsored by Pixel and Hammer, DPA Microphones, Here Recording Studio, Springhouse Brewery, Gator Cases, many, 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 many more. Many more to come. The second night of Stage Fright Live is happening September 28th. Please Check it out. And then, of course, our finale in October. If you want to mark your calendars for October 12th, we're going to probably be doing a costume contest. So if anyone wants to sign up for that, details are coming soon, probably very soon. September 28th, October 12th, the back half, the back end of Stage Fright Live. It was a killer night, and I can't thank everyone enough who came out, the bands, the family members of the bands, the friends, the supporters, everyone at Mickey's Black Box, the staff there working with them was amazing. Just anything and everything that went right, went right. So it was an amazing night. We had a blast. I think we had, one technical difficulty. I think like the bass amp had like a weird wire. A few of the bands had a problem, but we fixed it in midst of the show. It did not affect them whatsoever. They all killed it. So stagefrightlive.com for all the details for show 2, all the bands. Check out the Instagram that has band pictures, bios. It's going to have photos and videos from the show because all of us were taking so much. We're going to dump all that content, get it edited and up on the socials here soon. So man, and if you're a business and you want to sponsor the second or third night of Stage Fright Live, by all means, I think we still have some sponsor slots available. And of course, next year, inevitably, when we do this again, by all means, we'll be looking for new sponsor slots as well. So if you want your business to be heard and get your name out there, or just help support the local music scene, by all means, we'll figure something out and how to work together. So stagefrightlive.com, check it out.